What's going on, guys? It's Ross here, finally back on MGF Customs for another custom printed LEGO minifigures review. This time we're doing part 1 of the Thunderbolts by a new brand called Brickbangers that's been working with Jaka Brick to get these more affordable pad printed minifigures made. They just entered the scene over the summer, and this has been my most anticipated group of custom printed minifigures all year, and this is only wave 1. Guys, I love Thunderbolts. I didn't have time to make custom minifigures of the team myself, and that's why I'm so excited to have still gotten really not only high quality but affordable versions of them in the collection, and I cannot wait to share it with you. And there are so many other different facial expressions and accessories and alternate torsos that you have yet to see, along with kind of my own makeshift Ghost and Taskmaster that I guess I might show toward the end. So definitely stick around because these are really cool. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, Yelena Belova. This minifigure is awesome, dude. Definitely on the simpler side, and that's by design. Getting these minifigures made with the pad printing using 3C Figs design, this has just come together so nicely in representing the character. Is her suit a little bit more greenish? Sure, but that's something you're going to have to sacrifice if you're not going full throttle on a high-end minifigure. This is the midway point, and that's okay. I absolutely love it, and you can see all the necessary details that you would expect, including those emblems. You've got the widow tasers, you've got the holster on the double molded legs, by the way, and obviously a custom hairpiece and a custom face. But that hairpiece is really cool because this is not, what you would think. You would think they would just go for, one of the default, like a blonde Dastan hair or something, like everyone else has been using, but this is a full-blown custom printed piece for this minifigure, and it works so well. The likeness to Florence Pugh, okay, cool. Cool, dude. That's cool. The likeness to Florence Pugh is really good here. I think that design is outstanding. Before we talk about the hairpiece, I'm going to go ahead and remove it so we can flip it around and you can check out the alternative facial expression, which I think is really nice too. This expression has got more of surprise features going on, and I'm really glad that this custom hairpiece did get made for the minifigure because she definitely needed it, man. Florence Pugh in the film as Yelena has got a pretty unique hairstyle that we haven't really seen before as a custom minifigure piece, and everyone's just been kind of using this as an alternative. While I do wish the color was a little bit closer to this kind of like Lego blonde, I think they got close enough, and this minifigure for 50 bucks is outstanding. And I'm really excited to finally retire the bootleg that I've had in the collection since the movie came out. And by the way, I am actually curious what your opinion is. If I take off the Brickbangers hairpiece and then put this custom painted Lately Brick hairpiece on there, I painted this one in blonde myself. Which one do you think is better? I actually was going to post a poll about this on my Instagram story, but just kind of forgot. Maybe I still will. It's like also not totally perfect. Maybe Brickbangers is probably closer. I just think this one's still cool. Okay, I missed the Black Widow set in 2021 or whatever that had Red Guardian, so this is really my first time getting Alexi in the collection, and this is just so awesome. As you can see, again, the simplified printed designs going all the way around the minifigure are really nice and accurate to his appearance in Thunderbolts, and as you can see, they are using a dark red Captain America helmet piece. I'm not sure if this is dyed. I would assume so. I mean, it looks red all the way on the inside there too, with minimal residue, so I would assume they were dyeing these official parts. And I've never really been a fan of LEGO's Captain America helmets simply because the back is just way too thick, and I get that for mass production it makes sense. It's just whenever I have to use one of these helmets on a custom for a Captain America, I like to sand the living hell out of that back section. In any case, it doesn't affect the minifigures here too much. It really only shows up more so on John Walker. Here though, with Alexi's custom beard piece, it's definitely not an issue for me, and I love the printing on the top of the helmet too. And if we go ahead and remove it, you can see we've got an outstanding likeness to David Arbor under there. I think that looks awesome. And if we go ahead and flip the face around, we've got a much more Alexi style face design, with this expression being much more on brand for the character. I mean, this dude is so excited to be on the Wheaties box, and it shows. The beard piece is really cool though. As you can see, it's one that goes around the minifigure neck post, kind of like most traditional LEGO beard pieces already do, so that's pretty cool. I know if I was doing a custom myself, I would just glue this whole thing on the face, but that's just me. And if it wasn't already obvious, if you're not into the beard piece, you can just straight up take it off. The beard is still printed onto the LEGO minifigure head, and that is still an option. If you're wondering, Mr. Shostakov does not actually have official LEGO double molded boots. Those do not exist in these colors, and so instead Jaka Brick has opted, of course, to print them, wrapping all around the minifigure's boot areas there, and that's pretty cool because obviously that printing does extend on top of the toes as well. Not an easy thing to pull off, but many custom LEGO minifigure sellers do it on a regular basis, and it looks really nice here. I just can't get over how well they captured Alexi here, and I also do really respect that in keeping these minifigures on the more affordable side, they have a really good sense for when to use official LEGO parts and when to bring in custom beards or the custom hair on Yelena. It's a really good style that I think they've got down. Yeah! James Buchanan, I'm done with the MCU's bullshit. Barnes is really another outstanding minifigure by Brickbangers with, again, a simple design with the double molded boots. This time I think actually officially from LEGO, since the dark bluish gray and black combo are easier to come by, and you've got everything here with the wrinkled shirt, you've got the utility belt, the strap, the holster under this arm here, the sleeves, which look outstanding too and really complement the figure well. I mean, it's all there. So obviously on this one, you've got the sleeve covering half of the arm design. I was kind of curious if maybe it was going to be the same as LEGO. It is not, and that's kind of cool to finally know. It's definitely more distinct, but I really appreciate the likeness to Sebastian Stan here. I mean, that is just awesome and perfectly captures his expression throughout the whole film. And obviously this custom hair piece, I mean, again, they didn't necessarily have to do this or include it, and I'm really glad they did because Bucky does have a new and distinct hairstyle in Thunderbolts, and they captured it so nicely with this custom piece, and it really tops it off. If I go ahead and remove it though, flip that face around and put it back on, you can see we've got the aggressive facial expression, which is definitely nice as well. Also, again, capturing Bucky's likeness, dude. That is definitely still Sebastian Stan. I'm loving that face here too. One thing I would say is maybe instead of like a regular aggressive face, if we could have had the sunglasses face, and I'll show you why now. Brickbangers Bucky comes with an alternate swappable torso that has that jacket from the chase scene when he rescues the Thunderbolts from Ox, and the design again by 3C Figs is looking really good here, again printed by Jaka Brick with the two knife holsters on the back. It's just, man, would it have been so cool to have the shades to really capture that iconic moment. But hey, that is such a major nitpick. I can totally source another phase. I'd love to figure out a way to get that launcher he's got in that scene though. And finally, John Walker, US Agent. Again, a really awesome design, especially here. I'm loving the vest. I mean, the whole suit, the American flag, the wings on the black helmet, the back, man, it is all there. And the print on this custom black shield that he's got that obviously eventually turns into a taco. This is definitely John Walker from Thunderbolts. And I think that the Brickbangers guys did an awesome job with this one. Again, we're using LEGO's Captain America helmet this time in black, and that's okay. I mean, you don't have Alexi's beard this time to cancel out the oversized back, so again, it's just me, I guess, but this helmet always bothers me. But that isn't Brickbangers' fault, so if we go ahead and remove it, you can see we've got a solid likeness to Wyatt Russell. I don't think this one is quite as strong. I'm not really getting John Walker here, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. I think the mouth maybe is a little bit small on these faces. The aggressive expression, though, definitely. I think that is Wyatt Russell for sure. We're a lot closer there. And here he is with that helmet back on, so you can see what it looks like. But removing the helmet and stuff now, we can take a look at the unmasked head that comes as an alternative option with the hairpiece included too. We're a lot closer to Wyatt Russell here for sure, and I love the expression. It so perfectly captures how Wyatt Russell portrayed John in Thunderbolts. I mean, that's pretty bang on, dude. I love that. And if we go ahead and flip the face around, again, we're coming back to kind of that smaller mouth, and we're getting further away from Wyatt Russell. I'm not really sure what was going on with the mouth design choice here, but that's definitely too small and does throw it off. But who cares, man? For 50 bucks, this is awesome value. You get the full package, the helmet, the shield, the alternative head and hair. I mean, there's not much more you can ask for. This minifigure is awesome, and I definitely got to get him a beret for the Avengers Doomsday look. That should be an easy fix, and then I can probably honestly just like tack tack on, you know, Avengers with a Z symbol on the top there. But that's it for John Walker here and all 4 Brickbangers minifigures from Wave 1 of their Thunderbolts assortment. So with that said, let's go ahead and start to wrap up this video, but not quite yet. Alright dudes, so these are my custom Ghost and Taskmaster makeshift minifigures I have in the collection while we await the versions from Brickbangers, and as you can see, this little Ava Star minifigure here is actually really good looking for using mostly bootleg parts with a waist cape and everything. The designs are accurate too, using just kind of like the basic helmet we've all seen before, but the print on it is really nice. I did paint over the white dots on the front just to kind of bring them out a little bit more, and underneath I just have an MJ head for now, and then this is a Firestar Toys Leia hairpiece. So I mean, it's okay. I don't know that I'm going to keep this head, probably not. I've been kind of poking around on Bricklink for a better one for now, and this hood piece is actually from Lely Brick, and it works surprisingly well, and I just happen to have one on hand. So that's Ava. Now of course the one that she so abruptly killed in Thunderbolts, spoiler, I don't know why you're watching this if you haven't seen Thunderbolts, you can see this is also mostly comprised of bootleg knockoff parts, and again, very good design work here. It actually looks really nice. The hood is also a Firestar Toys piece in black. I really like this tattered hood. They use it on their Green Goblin custom, for example. And then the shield and the sword are really cool custom parts from the Minifigs factory Taskmaster that I reviewed like over 4 years ago at this point. And it also did come with the bow. I don't have it pictured right now, and I know there was like a deleted scene where Ava actually used Taskmaster's bow after killing her, but yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I mean, this is pretty cool, and even if Brickbangers didn't wind up making either of these characters, these would have been good enough for me. They have some standing issues given that the plastic is obviously not official Lego, but I mean, these are holding the place really well. To start closing this thing out, these are some slight accessory changes I made. As you can see, I've got the custom Yelena hairpiece on, and again, I'd love to hear what you guys think of it down below in the comments. I do still think it's workable, and I like the blonde color just a little bit more, and then this Glock is actually, oh man, I think it's from like Sedan, possibly. I forget, but it's probably the closest Glock that I could find in my collection to the one Yelena's got. It's just definitely a little bit wide, I guess, but it kind of holds it like a slant, which is unfortunate. It doesn't actually hold straight in the minifigure hand, which really sucks. For Bucky, I've got this bootleg pocket knife, which is actually pretty nice. I think that looks pretty cool. It's kind of small, but definitely effective. And you can see as well, we've got a Brick Arms M1911 in his hand there, which he didn't actually use in the film, but it's in the poster. And then same deal with Red Guardian. He's got him, but in gunmetal, which I think really tops this figure off, honestly. And I love that. It's just, my changes on John Walker, I would say, are definitely less than ideal. I don't have a taco shield for him, and then I got him using a Brick Arms Auto 9. I think this is like the RoboCop pistol and one of the first Brick Arms I ever owned. This actually might be from 2008. This pistol right here, possibly. And then the helmet is just a bootleg Captain America helmet in black. Listen, I mean, it is what it is. It's way too big up top with the dome. It's just like I was saying earlier, I don't love Lego's Captain America helmets in any color. I just think there's way too much going on the back. So, I mean, it's not Brickbangers' fault. This is still an excellent piece, and I'm still going to display it with this. I just wanted to show you guys what that looked like because I thought it was kind of cool, but also kind of goofy. Oh yeah, and then I've got Bob back here. This is just a makeshift Bob. I don't know. I mean, I gotta get this printing off somehow, this Lego City torso, or just paint some wrinkles on my, I don't know. But it's a Bob. It's definitely a Bob. And before we wrap up the video, I just wanted to make sure we all said hi, Bob. Okay, not the most glamorous shot in the world, but here are the new Avengers, plus Bob and Taskmaster, just for the hell of it. What was her name again? I forgot. Do you represent this universe? Victor, you need to stop. We don't know if they... interfere, Richards.
You could ask nicely.
Yes! We are the Avengers!
Oh my god, no we are not!
Yes, we are, Lena. We are on Wheaties box. How many times must we go over this?
Hey, where's Bob? Oh, here we go. You all know the truth. They cast him out of desperation. Him too. You guys are cool though.
Hey,
Hey, what have you done?
Oh, guys, I think Bob's dark side got superpowers.
Thanks, Walker. We know. I think they got that. Should have been Captain Obvious.
Or Captain Oblivious.
Hey, I didn't ask for this.
Why are you Dark Bob again? Is it because cost of living?
Might be because we watched Madam Web last night.
What the is going on in my city? You should know I have close ties with our acting CIA director, Miss Valentine's Day, Allegra, 24-hour allergy relief.
We can sign you up for better help!
Hello? Oh, sorry. Oh, what's up, kid? Are you guys finally gonna help out? No, but you've been served. What? By who? Sony? No, Sam Wilson again. The hell is wrong with this planet? Yeah, I mean, we've got flying cars in our world. And a cosmic god baby to deal with your void guy thing. Oh!
Bob?
Oh, hey, Yelena, what happened? Alright guys, and there you go. That's it for my review on Brickbangers Thunderbolts, Part 1 from Wave 1. And I should say, as always, exercise due caution, of course, when pre-ordering or ordering custom LEGO minifigures from any brand. Even though these guys are new and they are really awesome so far with this work, they are still a new brand, and so I am really hoping that things continue to go okay, because I know there's still been some communication issues, I think, with like Jock-a-Brick and like packages getting held up at customs and all kinds of issues going on. So that's why I got my own custom Ghost and Sentry in my own collection, along with Taskmaster. You saw it's not gonna go, because after the Rex mini brick thing, dude, you just never know. But either way, I've got most of Wave 2 pre-ordered with Sentry, Ava, you know, Ghost, of course, and Taskmaster. It's just, I don't know when those are gonna get made and when that's gonna happen, but I do hope that I can be back in the very near future to review Wave 2 as well. And Wave 3 is like an entire Raimi trilogy thing, but I already have pad printed minifigs from the whole Raimi trilogy, so I don't really need those, but those are still on Tracy Minifigs' site. Also, you've got the new David Corn Sweat Superman, which they produced too, and that one is actually done and already shipping too, so things are looking pretty good for Brickbangers, man, and I was really excited to celebrate their work here with you guys today. A huge shout out to them and Jock-a-Brick, and again, 3C Figs for making this brand happen, and I really wish them nothing but the best going forward, because this can really be such a strong solution to what has become just an absolutely insane, and as they said, exorbitantly overpriced custom LEGO minifigures community, where getting priced out is inevitable and keeping up is impossible. Anyway, that's it for me, man. Look, I'm on semester now, and I can't believe how long it's like already been since I made that Wolverine showcase. It's like I make a video and then I blink and it's been a month. It's like, okay. But in any case, man, I've been working on Rescue from Avengers Endgame. The first teaser for that finally did go up on Instagram and stuff, and the preview went up on Patreon way before that. So, you know, I'm still around, guys. I'm still kicking where I can, and excited to make videos like this when I can. So that being said, I hope you guys are doing well. Happy fall. And I'll see you soon, alright? Take care. Keep creating. Bye-bye. Where am I?
1, 2, 3.
Oh God. No. Please!